free to walk up here, take 3 or 4 minutes max, and talk about maybe your favorite player, maybe what made India win this World Cup, what is the uniting factor that cricket has on India, any of these topics. So whoever wants to talk, please, who'll come first? Please come. No.
Guys, Prashant Kalbak is my name. And my favorite cricketer is R. Suresh. साला क्या आदमी है डिबेट में जाएगा उल्टा पलटी मारता है so this is no praise to you but you are my inspiration for cricket real cricket I'm talking about so guys here are all cricket crazy I put my 500 rupees down you can see that there but cricket has robbed the country of a lot of other sports and that is something that I don't know whether to blame cricket or blame the Indians. But football is something that we should have all gone for. We don't even qualify on any of the cups. And that's a shame. And I'm not blaming cricket here. It's a great uniting force. But it is at the cost of many other sports. So my 500 rupees is there. You can see it, Suresh. Dekha apne.
So anyone else? Thanks, Prashant, for obviously cricket is 90% of sports expenditure of India. 10% is shared by all others. But that's fast changing. I'm sure a lot of games, India is doing well in the Olympics. India is doing well even in badminton. India is doing well in so many sports. So that is fast changing in any way. Anyone else wants to speak on cricket? Doc? A lot of people had... Ravi's come in the right time. Welcome, Ravi.
So, I'm Ranjit Raje, Dr. Ranjit Raje. Of course, Suresh. Yeah? Go there. Podium? Oh, okay. Okay. So, cricket and me is a long story. I used to live on B Road when my dad was in the government service, and Wankhede Stadium was on D Road. And so, those days in 78, 79, we could hear the noise from the stadium and noise from the TV. So that is how the cricket thing started. And as a kid, we were lucky to get passes for the matches. And so me and my brother used to share the day, half day. Half day he used to go, half day I used to go. As a kid, I used to walk alone into Wankhede Stadium and watch matches. The memory of those days is Kapil Dev hitting those hard hits, you know, and those days we had wooden advertising boards. And that ball clattering on that wooden board, the noise thap it is to make was something. I remember Kapil Dev shattering the asbestos sheet in one of the benefit matches of Wankhede Stadium. It hit the asbestos sheet, the ball hit the asbestos sheet, and the asbestos fell in front of me. So these are some memories. Of course, I can go on and on for my cricket memories. Just to be very short, the first time I went to UK, before going to the hospital, I said I want to go to Lord's. And I took a tour to Lord's. So these are few things. I missed the 2011 final. Unfortunately, I couldn't see it live. And talking about cricket, I'm not an IPL fan. I somehow don't like IPL. But yes, it's a great feeling that we have won this T20 World Cup. Finally, the jinx is broken. The fingers were so crossed when they needed 30 balls. Yeah, and that just, you know, the jinx is broken. I was just... You remember, Suresh, on the 19th of November, I was texting you, gone, and you were giving me hopes. Hoega. So anyway, so these are few things. So cricket is first love, and as for everyone.
Could we now have Mr. Satish Khanna? He had said he's going to... Yeah, but it was planned for you.
I thought I'll enjoy drinks and listen to others. I don't have to tell much beyond. In my professional career, I must have given hundreds of examples to my team. The learnings from cricket game, now audible, the learnings from cricket game, whether it's a 5-day format, 1-day format, or 20 overs match, the kind of learnings we get from different situations, how the Indian cricket has taught us, the management lessons, and I used to share with my team. And I strongly believe as much we learn from Ramayana and Mahabharata, the lessons of life, there is a lesson of life in the cricket also. And I must thank Suresh to organize this, to bring this group together. We used to be sharing our comments on the WhatsApp group, but being in person, it has its own charm. And see how even, not even 30 days done for his knee replacement, and he's here in physically. And I'm going to enjoy listening rather than talking.
Before the quiz, there is another one. Our next speaker is वो जो उधर था, वो जो धोनी को जानता है, वो जो टेनिस खेलता है, वो कौन है? So we have Mr. Ravi Chawla here who's going to speak on cricket. Ravi, it's not tennis, cricket.
अरे यार क्या बोल रहे हो? I'm not prepared for this. What do you want me to say? Well, that's a very long journey, so I won't go into that. But yeah, we are very much with cricket with Dhoni and Hardik Pandya, who's our brand ambassador, who we've supported through a tough period, you know. So right, last 7-8 years we are with him. So we were very happy to see him because, you know, that's part of my job also. But I think what won us, when it was 30 in 30, it was a very low percentage, right? So I think for us, seeing that catch and then the overs that went, I think unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. So I think for any cricket lover to see that happen, though India was playing well and few close matches, but it was incredible. Incredible. And I think, some of the things that, you know, the coolness that everybody had, which Rohit actually and Dravid put into the team to be, you know, calm when it's happening, is something which I have seen in a lot of the Dhoni era, which kind of was there, and Dravid, we all know him, and it's really happy to see what happened there, you know, the emotion. And so for me, I normally cry when India wins, you know, when Sachin scores a century or Dhoni wins, my family laughs at me, I start tears. But I think this win for me was different. It was really a fantastic thing, and I think Suresh, who we all know, loves cricket and Dravid and all, so we share this passion, I think. And one day I promise you I'll get Dhoni here. So I promise to all of you. He did come here, right, once. And Suresh and met him and Bijal met him, right? Bijal? Batata nahi hai sabko. So I will do that. And so cricket's always a great part of everyone's life. And and Smriti also is our brand ambassador. So we're very happy all three of them are doing, you know, rocking it. Yeah, we are soon going to be doing some great stuff with them. So you'll see that also. But cricket is... So I think cricket and tennis for us is our biggest passion, and I think the club's a great place. So thanks, Suresh, for organizing this. And I wasn't ready for this, otherwise I'd prepared. Okay, thanks. Thanks.
And just a little bit of... So next we were going to have someone who plays cricket and not just watches. We have Mr. Sachin, who is going to come. His name is Sachin. He plays cricket, so he's got a name alike. But
I don't know whether I should say thanks or what, but thanks, Suresh, for having us here and this fantastic celebration. So I'll try to keep myself to cricket, and which is also my passion, and I'm trying to pursue it in the best way I can. Suresh has been very supportive and advising me, you know, throughout this journey. So I thank him for that, and also supporting some of our underprivileged kids, like he always does wherever he gets an opportunity. So, you know, our objective is we run various businesses, but let's focus on cricket, where we have partnered with Kharjim, and we are doing academy there, and we are doing a very elite academy where we are trying to get champions built. And one of the kids is Siddhant, so so he's unfortunately not here playing cricket. Okay, he's coming. So, well, I would say he's a very highly potential kid if he focuses more on the kind of cricket he should play. I keep telling him, tough wala cricket mat khelo, but usko enjoy karna hai. So that's also fine. So I just wanted to conclude. The Indian victory for me was, and the entire process of India reaching the finals, I give the credit. Sorry, not 18 number, but but it is Bumrah, and without Bumrah, we wouldn't have had the Pakistan match. Without Bumrah, we wouldn't probably have had a comeback in the Australia game. And without Bumrah, we wouldn't have been able to do what we did to England. And finally, he was the guy who gave just 6 runs in those last 12 balls out of the 30 balls that we talk about. So, and got a wicket too. So, for me, he was the man of the series. And Virat has been a great, great patriot. But unfortunately, not the right opener for India. So, thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, we have been trying. Okay, I'll take this opportunity for all the Dirk Club members. We have been trying to set up an academy here. So, if you guys want to voice it out to Tushar and Mr. Khanna, we would be very keen to set up something which is world class and which can give the kids of, Dirk Club parents, the grandkids, great platform. We do have clubs. We own various, corporate leagues. We have a lot of opportunity for playing matches. So what we do differently is we don't do net practice. We do more of matches. We give a lot of game practice to the kids. We give the deserving kids the right platform. 8 of our kids this year in 6 months. This is the first 6 months of my venture into this. 8 of those kids did qualify for the Mumbai rounds. And that is the barometer of our probably performance. I think that's the best check, So 8 of those kids, they didn't make it to the final team, but they made it to the final rounds. And they played the selection games. Unfortunately, none of them made it. Some of them, sir, next year will surely, they're doing well. So thank you again for this opportunity. And, please help us to have something going seriously for cricket. Being, your club, we can, we can try to do something at the club as well. Thank you so much. Yep.
What Sachin did not mention is he himself is a great batsman. He plays senior division Kanga League and very, very high level of integrity in cricket. He has set up a net indoor stadium in Car. He welcomes anybody and the one thing about him and his brother is that they are so passionate about cricket. And they will do everything to make cricket loved by all the youngsters that they are training. I went for one of the cricket, he had called me, I went to see the young kids. Nikhil's son was also there. He had called Sanjay Bangar and Amol Majumdar, right? So Amol Majumdar, who's the Mumbai cricket coach, Women India coach now. He asked the kids who are all 8 years, 7 years, 9 years, 10 years, why have you taken to cricket? One boy said, I want to play for India. The other boy said, I want to play for Mumbai Indians. One other boy said, I want diversion in life. And that was Chashma Pen ki ek chota ladka. You remember that guy? He said, I want to get, I said, why? No, I'm getting depressed with studies. So cricket is going to be a sport of choice for many people for various reasons. Of course, as Sachin said, Bumrah, Kohli, fantastic players. They're inspiring everyone. So, Sachin, thank you very much for coming by. Just in the morning, he is... he's got so many people he trains. That is his That is his social contribution. It is pastime. He's mainstream. He's in various businesses, which he doesn't want to talk today. 500, so I am not going to talk. So, this is great cricket spirit. We are going well in the cricket narratives and experiences. Can I invite Nikhil, father of the budding cricketer? Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Well, when Siddhant joined his academy, and after his, I think a month after training, one thing that he came back home, and I really, really thank you for that. And he said, Dad, this is so much more of a mind game than a physical game. Because you train your body part doing something 100 times a day, muscle memory is such, it'll just go back to that. But in that situation, keeping your mind still, walking out of a bad delivery, coming back completely fresh, is what he understood at the age of 17 and a half. So I really thank you for that. So for me, what Rohit Sharma did to Australia in the match before that we played, I think that was the game changer for the whole Indian team. It was like a comeback. You know, I could feel that revenge. Ki khunnas hoti hai na, ki Nikhil, tum log ne, the way you threw us out after winning everything, that, and it's more of everyone being there when they were needed. So everyone contributed equally. So, and I'm so glad because all this, Siddhant shares the same view. So he goes for practice, like I say, he can practice 6 hours a day. But keeping his mind stable is what he's learned at your academy. So I really thank you for that. I just hope he makes it. Like I said, I keep telling you one thing, practice, because I can't give you the luck. But if luck have you, if you're not practice, that's your fault. So that's it.
I just want to tell you one thing which the parents may not know. Playing cricket also makes you very popular in the foyer with the girls. So, he's in my daughter's foyer. And
Father also?
no, just the boy, and all girls know him. He's saying, "Acha, wo cricket player." So another advantage.
So before I invite Deep for talking about lighter moments of this game, we are talking a little bit serious parts of the game. Before I do that, anyone else wants to speak? Please come, Sanjay. She's carefully watching who's pro Virat and anti Virat.
Your friends. So I'm going to share something with you why I don't like Pakistanis and cricketers. Yeah, because it's important. Very important in my life, personal life. Because my wife is the only person in Kanpur, in the changing room. She has seen Imran Khan in a towel before she saw me. And this is a fact. And she told me this on my first date with her. And I almost thought that, well, I've met the wrong woman. But then, all I want to say is thank you, Suresh, for inviting us. It was a wonderful idea, and you always come up with brilliant stuff. Falguni, I heard your speech. It was brilliant, except for the Virat. You know what, Virat? Except for the Virat. Virat in Hindi means what? Virat. Because I just want to tell you something. I'm not analyzing it like many others would. I'm not Sachin. Sachin, I'll join your academy. I know. But you know, the difference is that in 2011 we won the World Cup, and it was Dhoni and that guy from Australia, whatever his name was, the coach, and then it was Dravid and Rohit. Let's not talk about Shastri and Virat.
I didn't say anything to him.
Guys, I am the MC of this event. What the hell?
Woman wants to speak.
Yes, please, come on. Simi. Oh, man. We have the young blood. Come on.
Okay,
Come on.
Okay, all I can say is that I wasn't a cricket fan, like to begin with, but this World Cup especially, like I started following it from like the first match. My friends, like that was all they wanted to do. Like, okay, we have a match today, we have a match tomorrow, we have a match next day. And slowly watching one after the other, it became like a bonding event for everyone. Like, we didn't even have, like, our lives are so busy right now. Like, at least my friends, we're all around the world. And we're going to different colleges in different places. But that one sport has united everyone. And that's cricket.
Okay, yeah. One more.
Samina, yeah.
I've written, okay, so I might refer. I'm a writer. Okay, so there are many weird reasons why women learn to like cricket. Many of them involve men. So the first time I went to, the CCI club to watch a cricket match, because we were told Imran Khan is coming. That gives a... but so I had the cheap seats, they were down, so when he was bowling, you could just see him run up. So it was quite good, and I was very excited. And I broke my first Ray-Ban sunglasses. So it's quite amazing. Then my first shoot ever in my life was with Sachin, Kambli, and Azhar. I mean, I was all of 19 or 20 years old, and this is my first job, and how could I not love cricket? Also, at that time, I had a crush on a guy who was a member of the BCA. So from him, I learned to like cricket and rum. So all these things involved men. And then, of course, there is SRK and KKR, and that becomes our team. We love cricket because of SRK. But the one person I really love cricket for is because as a child, I watched it with my Nana, and we watched Test cricket. And he didn't watch any TV, he didn't watch movies, but he would watch Test cricket for 5 days. And every time I see the men in white, I miss him.
Anyone else? Okay, yeah, one more. I think we are going to overtake the man now.
So early memories of cricket. My dad was a cricket buff. Every match we used to watch with him. And wherever, the teams were coming, he used to take us to those 5-star hotels for dinner. So we could, catch up. And I do have a picture with Imran Khan and an autograph, which I will post today on the group. So, it was not that bad those days. And nobody could have predicted he would become the prime minister and stuff. So I do have a good picture with him. And he has written love Vinita, love to Vinita. Yeah. And apart from that, of course, as far as this World Cup cricket goes, there was one, proverb which we used to learn. I think I'll just give them. Okay. So, as a school kid, I had learnt a muhavra, and I had to make a sentence out of it, which I couldn't manage. And that muhavra was, शेर के मुंह से मांस कैसे निकालते हैं? And that I got to know in reality when we were down 30 on 30, and we clinched the match from them who had 5 wickets in hand. Thank you.
Deepak, come here. Hey, Deepak, come in the open mic because we'll... No, Deepak and Deep and...
Hi guys, good evening. This has been an electrifying experience, and so I'm going to let my representative, I'll let my representative talk on my behalf. And Deep, sit down, please. Sanjeev. You can speak on my behalf, there's no problem. In the meanwhile, while he limps here, we can sing him a nice birthday song.
Happy birthday to me. First of all, Suresh Bhaiya, thank you very much. This whole cricket thing is a sham. The party is for me. So thank you, everyone. The other thing I have to apologize is I'm not a cricket fan at all. And I don't know anything about cricket. But I have a story to tell. I can tell a cricket story. So years ago, I was making an MRF film with Sachin Tendulkar when Sharan was all of 10 years old. So he came to the shoot, and after a while, you look back and Sharan was sitting with Sachin. So 10-year-old might be bothering him. I said, is he bothering you? He said, no, don't worry. So right through the shoot, and I think most of you know, but for those who haven't, Sharan now made a film where he says, his Instagram says, wicketkeeper batsman, even after being a film director for his second film. That's how passionate he is about cricket. And his second film was all about cricket. So when Sachin and him were sitting down, at the end of it, Sachin said, and I'm just doing it in jest, I'm not a great imitator or anything, but just for fun, he said, can I give him a vampire kit for his birthday? So this was somewhere in January, and Sharan's birthday is in March. So Sharan was obviously very excited, and I said, you know, when a celebrity like that says, I'll give you a vampire kit, you just keep quiet and say thank you that he said it. It's never going to happen. So on 27th March in the morning, I had obviously finished with some partying, drunk as hell, hungover as hell, and I hear a voice, hello, is this, I'm Sachin speaking. I said, man, this can't be true. And it went through 7-8 iterations. Finally, I said, okay, yes. So then he said, I said I want to give Sharan a vampire kit for this. Then I realized, oh God, this is the real guy. So then I said, yeah, okay, let me get back to you. And there's a common friend of ours, Dagdu. I called up Dagdu. I said, is this guy serious? He says, absolutely. I said, how do you deal with somebody like Sachin coming home? He says, don't treat him like a celebrity. So he came in at about 12 o'clock. He was with us till about 6 in the evening, and we don't have a single picture with him. But the fun part of it is, he actually got that 10-year-old boy a vampire kit for his birthday. It's a promise that he made in January. He remembered the birthday, and he came over with the kit. And I think that's something which has helped Sharan love the game even more. After that, he would call Sharan on his own and say, oh, there's a match happening in Pune. Do you want to come? I'd be in the office. I'd get a call. Papa, Sachin has called. There's a match going on. Come on, we have to leave for Pune. So, great stories. These are, you know, all I've had a chance to work with. Sunny Gavaskar, again, captain. Lots of wonderful people. So, the game is great. And like everything that is great, great people in it too. Thank you, Suresh, for celebrating the game and the people. No.
Hello. I'm audible? Okay. So, anyway, I don't think there are too many lighter moments right now available in the game. That is because, broadcasting has changed, and now one cannot freely say or speak anything that does not get captured. So, cricket is a gentleman's game. Yeah, it is definitely a gentleman's game. It's much more... So, so cricket is a gentleman's game. Of course, it's far more, classier than even tennis. That is because if you're playing tennis, every 7th or 9th game, somebody is loudly screaming out saying, Roger Federer to serve with new balls. You start wondering that why is it that this has to be told to you here? So, of course, none of this shit happens in cricket. somebody just takes a new ball and goes ahead and bowls. But as years have gone by, and Suresh gave me this brief of light anecdotes. I don't know what that is, but back in the day, there used to be some really perverted, commentators like Henry Blofeld and all. When cricket used to be played in Sharjah, they used to keep checking out women earrings here all the time on live television. Okay, now if something like this happened today, I think that guy would be behind bars here. So, but yes, what has happened is that if you just trace back like a decade and a half of our captaincy period, there is an amazing communication graph that is going through. 2007 onwards, of whenever Dhoni came in, he's of course one of the least peaking wicket keepers behind the stumps. Okay, so there is this guy that we all fell in love with, and he never cussed. Okay, and he just kind of gave a whole lot of instructions, but people did what they had to do. Then we got this boy from Delhi who just never stopped cussing. Okay, and he fell in love with another, beautiful British cricketer, and he made him his best friend, and he kept, narrating his name all the time like a Gayatri mantra. Whenever anything interesting happened, and he just was out with it saying, Ben Chod, and he said, no, Ben Stokes, sorry. So this is what he kept doing all the while. And then just when we got to terms with it, and here comes, somebody's going to get a prize. Okay, somebody gets this, helps me with this. Then comes Rohit Sharma, and then he adds a certain amount of humor to it, saying, ki, garden mein ghumega to. So this is the lighter moment that is getting evolved, and I think that's to it. And the game has now become brutal. It is extremely competitive. It is extremely commercial. So I think a lot of element of fun from the field probably is gone off. But it is what it is, because it's making millionaires out of kids, and you're able to follow the game, and actually earn a living, which is a fantastic thing to do right now. And I also feel that, the beauty is that we're actually celebrating cricket in its popular format. Okay? Because for the purist, it's quite a pain point, because not too many people are big fans of 2020, of the T20 cricket game. But I think, for a purist, he owns the game. And because he owns the game, there's only so much that happens to the game. But when the game starts owning you, then it goes to another level. And T20 is exactly that. It owns you. That's how, you'll end up seeing the non-purists also come in. Kids, of course, watch all kind of cricket, and women also started watching cricket, and that made a world of difference. And I'm glad that, we are right now, a country that is discussing which win was good in the World Cup from 1983, then you landed up getting on to the 2007, and you then have a 2011, and then now you have this. I think that's fantastic. I don't want to, go ahead and trivialize this any further. I think the game should be left to celebrate and enjoy, and that's this much that I have to say. Cheers, guys.
Guys. Guys, Deep is understating what his own track record in cricket is. He was heading sales marketing for Sony TV, which made cricket an entertainment. So I'll not say commercial. If there is one guy who's converted cricket as a science and a subject to cricket as a entertainment and secular, then Deep is one of them.
Sorry, I should also add that, don't forget the institution behind, because if you heard Dravid also in his farewell speech, 2007 when we won the T20 World Cup, that IPL league or whatever, a T20 league was open for any country to start. Yes. But, we took the initiative. We started the first league, and this is why it is so that we are, I don't think, ever going to have dearth of talent. Ever. Ever.
Another round of applause for Deep. Another round for all the speakers. Sachin from the Academy. Nikhil representing the parent. Satish Khanna, a observer of cricket. All of them. Doc, we have an open mic because... Yeah.
something interesting. Just wanted to share something very interesting. Jyotika, actually my wife, quite a few of you know her, and me were married on 25th of June 1983. And it was in Holiday Inn, which is now Novotel. And half the people were watching the wedding, and half of them were in the bar watching the match. So nobody forgets our wedding anniversary. By default, everybody, 1983 World Cup. And coincidentally, my daughter was born on the night of March 10th, 1985, when India won the Champions Trophy, Benson Hedges Champions Trophy in Australia. And there's a news item which appeared in the newspaper, win some baby. And they mention about these facts. So the things doesn't end here. In 2008, we wanted to celebrate our 25th year wedding anniversary. And my daughter was working for Deutsche Bank in London. So she said, I'm very lonely. Y'all come over here. I said, "Theek hai, we'll go to London." We went there on the day of the, on the day of the wedding anniversary. She was living in Baker Street, and we were just in a cab passing by Oval, and we saw the entire Indian team which was gathered over there because they were being felicitated for the 25th year of them winning the Prudential Cup in Oval. So just little coincidental dates.
Thank you, guys. Now I would. Hey, hi, Farad. Farad, this is for you. Farad. So guys, 20 more minutes of your time.